It's About Time features dynamic women that will share the pivotal moments that changed their lives forever. From hilariously funny to gut-wrenchingly painful, from outlandish to acts of incredible bravery, each story will take you on an emotional journey. These are the moments that inspired us, captivated our minds, energized our souls, and motivated us to realize that this is our time. I'm Kelly Lamb, and I invite you to join us as we uncover the life-altering events that shaped who we are and fueled our pursuit of purpose. Let's celebrate the women, their resilience, strength, and the unique journeys that defines us as human beings. Hi, Kelly. Welcome to the beautiful Green Type Room. What a great place to be able to meet all of these lovely women such as yourself and talk about your stories. So I appreciate that. Kelly, will you say who you are, what you represent, and I would love to know the title of your chapter that you're sharing with us.
So my name is Kelli Risse, and I'm the owner of Winning in Business. And I am a peak performance executive coach and speaker and an author. And I love helping leaders and business owners, particularly women, avoid burnout and really move from high achiever into peak performer. Because we give and give and give, and we are programmed to be at the top of our game and to do everything it is to succeed. And what would it feel like to succeed with ease? And that's what I love helping people do, is bring more ease into the success.
I would love that. And what is the name of your chapter that you're going to share?
The name of my chapter is The Next Right Step.
Oh, I like that. I could use the next right step, balancing everything out and not having that burnout feeling. And I did get to hear you speak, which was incredible. Your energy, your story, I really relate to everything that you said. And I remember you said, if you're someone that says you don't need yoga, that means you probably do. Going a mile a minute all the time. So I thought that was great. So I want to find out a little bit about you that you can share to the readers. And I'm going to get a little personal here. So my first question to you is, what do you hope readers will take away from your story?
So when readers read my story, I hope they take away and give themselves permission to pause and reflect and to really ask themselves the question of, am I in alignment with what I'm doing, or am I playing it safe and staying just to be comfortable?
Sure.
And really also take away that courage doesn't always mean big, bold, huge, dynamic leaps. Sometimes it's the next right step.
Yeah.
The next right step.
Right, absolutely. Great advice. If you could speak to the version of yourself before that pivotal moment, what would you say?
So Kelly, it's really interesting because my pivotal moment was not when I left my previous career. My pivotal moment was when I stopped second guessing that I left my previous career.
Yeah.
And so I think for me, it's what I tell myself is trust your instinct. And your instinct said it was time.
Yeah, and I think women really, we're equipped somehow with incredible sense of perception and how we feel inside, and we don't always follow it.
Yes, and it was the nagging voice that I was was pulling me. No, and it wasn't him. He's my biggest cheerleader. It was my nagging
from
voice.
Life I'm getting.
Yeah. It was my nagging voice instead of listening to really the what I call the Holy Spirit, which is my gut. That is my intuition.
What a great statement. Oh, yeah. Wow, that's great. That was deep. How has this experience shaped the woman that you are today?
Yeah, I think it has taught me to learn how to trust more, to walk in faith, and let go of some of the control. We all want the perfect plan. We all want the perfect plan.
Control.
Right. And so we stay where we are until the plan is perfect. And I was thinking about this, we all love Chip and Joanna Gaines, right?
Yes.
And they all come up with they come up with a plan for the house.
In a half hour.
Until they bust down the first wall and the plan has to change. Like, oh, we didn't realize this was in there, and now we need to do this and this. And so we keep ourselves stuck when we wait for the perfect plan. So I think it's just learning how to trust to take the next step. What is the next little tiny step, instead of worrying about and freaking out about the whole big plan 10 years down the road.
Welcome to my daily routine. Always worrying about what's ahead in the bigger picture, and everything needs to be in its place. So that's some great advice. I appreciate that. What's something you've come to believe about time, healing, or transformation because of what you've went through to be able to be where you are now?
Oh, in the work I do, there's so much packed in this question.
Yeah, sorry.
Here. That's right. I think of healing and transformation much like an onion, and I think that healing is not a one-time thing. It's an onion layer that we keep pulling back. And I have done an enormous amount of healing on myself. And even writing this story, I had a huge breakthrough just from something that I realized while I was writing the story that I've told before, that I've shared before. And still I had another aha moment that helped me heal a little bit of part of it. And so I think it's just an ongoing thing that happens. And I think that putting in the work and doing the work is so important, because the more we tend to shove things down, that makes our bodies worse.
Yeah.
Right. And so I think allowing the healing to happen and really listening to our bodies, because the aches and pains are from something that really needs to be healed.
And I love that you said that, because a lot of times people look in the world that they see on the outside of us, your speaker, coach, doing all these big things and writing books, and life looks so perfect to other people about us. And when I say us, I don't mean just me or the two of us, but a lot of times we don't realize that we've all been through things from as a child on up, the trauma that we go through. And you really do have to have a continuous healing. I was thinking about something the other day, and I'm like, maybe that's why, this or that, because of what I went through before. There's things that I haven't really dealt with, because you keep pushing and moving forward. So I really like the fact that we need to think about that we're on a constant journey of healing, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Life is never going to be perfect, even though we try for it. So I think that's wonderful. I think people need to talk to you more and learn more what you can give to them to help them along the journey. So I appreciate you so much sharing with us, being one of our authors, sharing your story that's definitely going to impact another person's, and especially another woman's life, because we want us all to succeed and win and not live with so much pressure.
Right.
And burnout, as you said.
Yeah, and I appreciate you for really opening up all of these stories for everyone to hear, because they are important. And if one of our stories touches one person, it is super important.
And then hopefully that one will help another. So thank you so much, Kelli Risse. I appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Thank you.